Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight. Gonna grab some afternoon delight. I want to break some up, I've noticed.
My motto's always been...
Adele always ends songs going... And then Sam Smith always goes... Wow. Yeah. Wow. I remember I would always hear it. I love Adele, by the way. But I just always like hearing people do their thing that they always kind of...
Yeah.
Who else? Obviously Michael does his he's.
Prince does his.
Chewy.
All right, this is the scenic route where we shoot the breeze with ease because
taking your time is a luxury.
Yeah, dude.
Welcome back, episode 4.
Episode 4. We made it to 4, baby. 4.
We were just talking about I wanted to see some famous birthdays, but look, it shows this guy. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I don't know who this guy is.
Isn't that crazy that was the way to capture your essence was a painting of yourself? Like that was the way to do it. You know what I mean? Before
had to sit there how long you think? Probably hours, right? 4 or 5 hours.
If you were rich enough to get somebody to come through. Or if such and such's grandson, you know what I mean? If he knew how to paint, he'd be like, "Hey, call Billy from the Shire to come paint us."
From the Shire to come paint us.
To come paint us.
This guy was Spanish king of Castile and Leon. He was born in Burgos, Spain, 1350.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
Here, I'll see.
It didn't say he was born August 30th, though. I just want to see, like, why are you telling me? Why is it so hard?
Yeah, I didn't really get any.
It's all good. It was just something I looked up.
Oh, I actually got Chris Hemsworth, Hulk Hogan, Joe Rogan.
Same day?
Oh, wow. Jeez,
Same
never
day?
mind. It's got a turn.
August 11th?
August 11th.
No, I was talking about old
Viola Davis.
Let me see.
August 11th, actually. Hey. Somebody is probably
You got
tiptoeing in.
Cameron Diaz, Michael Chiklis.
August 30th?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We're doing people with the same birthdays, guys. Yeah. Let's think of a scenario. It's a complicated scenario. What's something that could be difficult? This is something that I think is a little difficult. We kind of touched on it, but in a different way. What if you know what I'm saying, you want to wife somebody that somebody in the friend group's already been with seriously?
If it's real love, it shouldn't matter.
Are you telling your boy, man, I used to be in the cheeks?
Oh, my boy doesn't. Oh, what you're saying? So
your boy doesn't know that
he wants to be serious with her. Doesn't know I've been in the cheeks.
Yeah, doesn't know that you've
I'm telling
glazed
him.
those
Yeah,
buns.
you got to know I've been in the cheeks.
You got to tell him, right?
Yeah, you got to tell him. Only because we're gonna be
that's
hanging
a
out and
complicated
shit.
situation.
We're gonna be hanging out, and if you find out and it didn't tell, you're gonna be thinking I was hitting her the whole time.
You're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Most people would be mad. I've seen people not be friends as much.
I've not cared though. If I really wanted to be with somebody and the homie just like hit and they weren't like together in a relationship, like
yeah, right, dog.
Dude,
you ain't never been in that situation. Not like seriously. I'm talking. He's gonna wife this girl. He's wifing her down. He likes her that much. That's what I'm saying.
I've been in that situation.
Oh well.
And they've done it, and I've been like, hey. This is kind of the vibe. Yeah.
Well, I think I would say I would definitely tell him for sure.
Yeah.
This comes from a segment presented by Monster. Good energy. Speaking of which, you're the type that has the energy to do, and this is like public knowledge. You do the pizza with the applesauce combo. You like the weird combos in your food.
Yeah.
Most people don't really traditionally like.
My thing is,
Trevor does the spam and the eggs. That's good though.
Spam
and eggs, but it's for most people they're like, yeah, that's different. What's another combo?
Here's what I want to talk about. That just made me think of this.
Go ahead.
I remember I was really offended by people who would disrespect poor foods in front of poor people and think that they're helping them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just... I remember I was in a situation with the person, I want to say her name, and she ticked me off and she worked on a show I was working on, and I didn't like her, okay? Because of her approach, like her messaging and everything that I felt like she wanted to do was good, right? Want to help black people, but the way she was speaking about, for instance, food that I ate my whole life, and my family eats this food, and you're like, oh, that's turning your nose up at everything. That doesn't make someone want to eat healthy or make them want to do better. It feels like you're disrespecting them and everything they've ever done. You're judging them. And I was really ticked off by that. But now that I'm older, I do understand the sentiment. But it's like you don't go into a place and turn your nose up at the way people live life and be like, oh, really? You've eaten a 7-Eleven hot dog? Ugh, disgusting.
Right.
And sometimes that's all nigga can afford.
That's all he
is
can
a 7-Eleven hot dog.
Shoot.
And guess what? It fills him up, and he ain't hungry
that's
for a few hours.
Is just to get
by.
Yeah.
We understand. Oh, there's food deserts and stuff like that. But come on, man.
That's the BORNART way, though, man. We get it how we get it, and it doesn't matter, bro. Like that's when you really are like in grind mode or you're having a tough time. The idea is to not stop. You got to keep going. So if it is to get that 7-Eleven hot dog, a bologna and cheese,
ramen noodles, sometimes all motherfuckers can afford.
Yeah, that's a like mom thing too. Mom, she definitely was always on some like, there's food in the fridge. You know, that wasn't until I felt like I got older. Till I felt like
you could have other stuff in the
fridge.
I'm
gonna get. I don't need nothing in the fridge. I'm gonna go get something. You know, you get to the point, I got my own McDonald's or whatever, then it's like, now it's McDonald's. And you know me, bro, I like to explore. For people don't know, I like to really explore restaurants and fine dinings and just my palate, you know, I've extended it. You know, this is what we do. But yeah, no, it's a good, I think it's a good thing that you just said though about like kind of disrespecting people's things, because going back to like judging people, I think that's like a big thing that people do a lot of times, and it's something that, you know, we got to check ourselves on a little bit more. That's something, a hill that I had to get over early, because I thought that I was helping people become better. That's what I thought I was doing. I was like, you could be better if you did this, you know? And then I started to realize how that was landing on people is not that, because I come from a sports background, so everything I'm thinking like, yo, this is something it's about making you be better. You know what I mean?
Or something that was done to you that made you better. You're like, hey, it worked for me. Maybe
it worked for me. It could work for you.
Yeah.
And I see that you need the improvement. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're even saying you want improvement. This is the way to do it. And then, because I also come from that mindset, is like a coach, you can tell he cares about you when he's talking to you, saying something to you, and it's when he's not, is when you should be worried, right? Yeah. But in life and relationships and stuff like that, sometimes you can't handle every personal relationship like it's some type of coach player, because I'm not your coach and you're not my player. You know what I mean? So it's like you're another human being going through stuff or whatever. And I have to try not to judge it either way. Like, you know what I mean? I
think that comes, again, I've been saying, like I'm saying the same shit, but again, with time and age, that you realize every complexity and every battle that you have within your own head, there's a whole, like you said, when you're looking at another person, they're having a whole completely different experience from you. Yeah. Their experience, their sensors, their, you know, everything has been different. And that's why I think love is such a rarity, because it's when you recognize the similarity in two things that haven't gone through anything the same. Yeah. You know, you find somebody on this side of the world, you be on this side of the world, came up in two completely families, so you spoke, different schools, blah, 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 and you meet him, you're like, I love you, and I love you being around you. Yeah. How can something so far apart bring two people that close and feel like
that's kind of how I felt when we went to Australia for you know, Jordan and Lucy. Wow,
shout out Jordan and Lucy.
That was an amazing time.
One of my favorite couples, friends that I know.
People from other ends of the world. You know, that was like a 17-hour flight. It was probably one of the furthest flights I've ever been on. Yeah. And you find love like that.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Shout out Lucy and Jordan. Love you guys.
Hey, speaking of you know, love, I feel like there's like a lot of, good love songs on this project.
Agreed.
It's complicated.
It's complicated. Make sure you guys go get that. We want to get the Grammy nomination.
Oh, yeah. So we're getting the Grammy.
Make sure you hit the Grammys up. Just spam the comments on the Grammy Instagram.
Put trophies. Just put trophies in the comments.
This album deserves at least a nom, guys. I was listening to it again, and I was just like, yo, really, really, really good.
Right. Really top to bottom. And, I think, I feel this way as an artist myself because, it's been coming up a lot. Is because for those who don't know, I'm an artist first. I've always been an artist.
He was the first to do music in the family.
I'm a creative. I love doing music, and I've done it since I was a kid in my bedroom. Just me and just a fucking boombox, right?
You had shoeboxes. You had shoeboxes, hundreds of them with just papers in their words.
Yeah, so a lot of people that know me. They're like, "Where's I&J shit? Where's that new I&J?" And trust me,
I'm asking the same shit.
The shit is fire. It's on the way. It's going crazy. But I do want to say, and you're gonna I'm a very I always play it close to the cuff and
close
chill,
to the chest.
Right? I'm not really super exaggerative with my shit, but just when you rewind this back and you hear the music, you're like, damn, he was not lying. He was,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
But you know what I'm saying? But this has been my baby too. What I mean? It's complicated, dude. And I felt super invested and committed to making sure this was the best project. Not from these are just brothers just trying to do some shit. But no, these are some brothers really doing some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful story. It's a family. You know what I'm saying? Mom's been handling her stuff on the business end too. You know what I mean? I dabble in both. I step foot in the creative and I step foot in the business, and it's been just I feel the growth that has happened within our team.
It's a good feeling. That's a good feeling.
And the way that it kind of came about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what the Wave Files, we talk about the music, how it's coming together. This is an example of that. I feel like, you know what I mean? How it all came together was really cool. So it's complicated to me means a lot in a sense of just how we've evolved. This is one of those damn.
So I feel like it's one of those check marks in the game. It's we made it here.
Yeah. Because I feel like the other ones did too. I feel but y'all don't know, man, what we do to get y'all this music, man.
For real.
We go through some shit to get y'all this music, and that's why that's why I respect people that I'm like, man, I know that your music might not necessarily be my cup of tea, but I fuck with you for making it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some people disrespect the artist too much, and you never fucking made a lick in your life. Never sang a lick, never made a beat, never done nothing.
I want to tell my fellow artists out there, these people that are talking poo about you online, they haven't done nothing in the space that you're doing, the thing that you're doing. Right. And if they haven't done anything to help you improve. It's are you going to be at school and listen to somebody who's a bully, or you're going to be like, oh, that person has issues. They're going through their own thing. Yeah. So don't let these comments or anything like that ever get under your skin. Right. Keep pushing, believe in yourself, believe in the vision, and that's all that matters every single time.
That's what the enemy's trying to do, is trying to knock you off the path.
Because you're the only person that can take you off the path. No one can, but if they can get in your head and be like, maybe I should leave the path. Maybe I should walk over there.
That's one less person that they have to deal with of trying not to speak the gospel, trying to spread the truth, trying to spread the love, trying to spread the positivity. And that's what us as artists do. We literally embody it and we give it to the world. And that's why I'm always advocating for the artists. That's why I feel like the BORNART way is about artistry. You know what I mean? And so Wave Files, baby. I'd like to do a segment presented by Monster as Trevor's manhandling the setup over here.
Am I making it looser or tighter?
It's righty-tighty, bud.
That's what I'm doing, ain't I?
No. Say, can we get that? Somebody else.
What the hell, man?
That's what, man.
See? You're loosening it.
Now you have to push it.
All right.
So it's there. Now it's all the way, and then they tighten. That's what brothers are for. The good times, the bad times. I'll be all you need forevermore. Yeah. That's what friends are for. You gotta hit the one where she goes down. Whoa, whoa.
Hey, who sings that? Who sings that?
I don't know who sings that.
Hey,
the good times.
That's a smash.
You have, dude. That's one thing I learned about music too. Just say it. Just say the thing you're trying to say. Don't overcomplicate it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like like the good times, the bad times.
I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
That's what friends are for. You know,
it's literally a sentence.
Yeah,
that was true.
That's true.
I'd say too. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but for creators and stuff, just try and even because I was thinking the way I think music too. I think like when I want to come up with business ideas, you know, you're always like, what are humans always going to do? Right? We're always going to communicate. We'd like to think they'd always wear clothes for at least the next million years. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
They'll always wear clothes. Right. They'll always have a car, some sort of vehicle flying or not. You know, so try to come up with ideas that can be set in those. And then when you're writing a song, people are always going to fall in love. They're always going to fall out of love. People are always going to be confused. Like, whatever is true to you, you're not the first person under the sun to have gone through it. Right. So that's why I always try and write right after I'm emotional. I try and write immediately. When I'm super emotional, if something happens to me in life, I try and go right then downstairs, like whether it's someone that dies, I got to go just get some out. I just went through a breakup. I got to go somewhere. This really good thing happened. I got to get it out. You know, because the closer you are to the emotion, again, the realer it is.
The realer it is, and I think that's when you, like when you watch the movie or you look at the painting at the museum, you're like, damn, I feel this.
I feel that. I feel
this.
Yeah, that.
You know what I mean? Like, thank you. Thank you. You know what I mean? That we got to give the creatives more love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because
like,
you're putting their
beat
heart.
them up so much. I feel like people beat creatives up so much, and we are the palette in which the world is drawn with.
Yes,
it's like everything you see, everything you taste, everything you wear was made by a creator. It was made by somebody that made it. Just, you know, it could have been a group of people, but it all comes from human beings' fucking mind, and they're like just the gift from God. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, man, you know, it's cool, but you know what
even
I mean?
even if it ain't your speed, it's not your job to tear it down.
I want to say this, man, and that's why I think too, with kids, man, you gotta like encourage the kids.
Yeah, they believe it.
They believe in what you're doing as a role model. Some people don't think they're role models, but you are, regardless. Just if you were just the older sibling, whatever, you're a role model, right? So I was thinking, you know, man, I saw Travis Scott do that to that kid the other day.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Like, take the time to be like, even if you're telling them, hey, man, don't put your hand, don't touch me, for safety reasons. There's a way to just be like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let you know that a lot of people don't. You know, I don't let a lot of people do that just because, you know, something could happen to me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Whatever.
But a kid, bro, I'm telling you, and the reason I don't like that is because I was a kid, and that has happened to me more than one time. I've met people that I really looked up to, and that were my superheroes, and it felt like someone stabbed me in my chest. Yeah. And I was crying, like it's a horrible feeling. And that kid maybe didn't cry then, but now think about how much of a fucking shithead. You
didn't see 10 seconds after the video. That kid
could have been bawling his fucking eyes out, or even now seeing that the whole world is seeing him get pushed by one of the coolest guys on the planet. You know
He'll be 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just like, I hated that video, bro. And you know. Everybody teaches on people going through whatever they're going through.
People going through what they're going through.
Going through whatever you're going through. But my thing is, don't wear the cape. Do not put the cape on if you are not prepared to fulfill the duties of wearing the cape.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. If it was a bunch of people, screaming in his face and everything, but it was just one kid. Yeah. One kid that was just like,
hey man, please, bro. Hey,
I was like, dang, I couldn't imagine being mean to a kid like that.
Said, don't touch me. And like move his hand hard.
Right.
Move his hand a little hard.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
He said he was standing in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours and you just said no.
That's pretty shitty, man. You're like his fucking idol. He wants to be just like you, man. He likes you more than I do. I ain't that mad though. I just don't like being lied to.
Hey, y'all don't know who that is.
Remember when we met in Denver? Sorry.
No, we can go crazy on that, but that's the thing.
I just think you gotta, again, last thing, like a cop, you put the uniform on.
Oh my God, don't even started on the fucking popos.
But you can't go to a cop and cop be like, today I just don't feel like saving anybody, or I don't feel like doing my.
This is something I want to get off my chest.
Yeah, please.
With our segment to get it off your chest. I don't like that I feel anxious and nervous around cops, and I feel a little scared. And that, like, even when I see them, like, drive by, I'm, like, checking for them. Even when I know I'm not doing nothing wrong.
My balls go into my chest.
It's crazy how
100%.
they can make us feel, and I feel like it's very specific to us as black people as well, black Americans. Well, shit, black people all over the damn country. I mean, the world.
But mainly America, though.
But the way they do it here.
Mainly America is worse. I think America is worse.
It's just a wild feeling, and I know some of my friends don't feel that same way, and because we've talked about it before. And I just find it very interesting. And
because we're thinking free legal murder is right around the corner, bro. It's like legal murder because it's the planting aspect. So many people plant stuff. Yeah. And, you know, R.I.P. to the woman that was just murdered in her own kitchen. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these police, corporations, whatever, they have gangs within the police place. Right. And some of the gangs you have to kill a black person to get in. Some of the gangs you got to do this, do that. Right. And it's messed up. And I'm not shitting on all police. I think there are some amazing people who do their duty and do it well and uphold justice and law.
I met some really good police officers. I've met some really good guys that I was like, I'm glad I got you this round. Right. I'm glad I talked to this guy.
Because there are people who, just like in any field, are taking abuse and advantage of the power.
And I've had some people that try to make me feel a little bit comfortable. Hey, buddy, I know, you know what I'm saying? I know how it is out here. Don't worry.
That's cool.
Just trying to,
I've had that too.
I'm just trying to, see what's going on or whatever.
I've had another version, though.
I've had another version. He said, put your hands on the hands on the wheel. I'm like, dude, what'd you even what'd I even do?
That happened to you?
In front of 2241. Like, I'm driving down. I'm driving in the old school. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the old school, and I pull in front of the house, and I pull to the side because there's, on that street there's no parking.
Yeah, never no
so
parking.
I pull to the side to let him pass me, and then he and right in front of our house. And then he put the lights on me, and then he got out. He said, "Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands." And then I'm like, "Yo," and then he said, and then another cop comes around the other side. And then I'm like, and I look, and he pulled me over before, and he knows I'm cool. And I'm like, bro, can you get your guy, bro? Like, he's like, no, this guy's good, or whatever. And then he drove off. He said, well, I don't know why you put on the sign. I'm like, man, I'm just looking for parking or whatever. But if that other guy wouldn't have been there, then, and it's crazy because I got pulled over by that other guy before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just on some, I just want to see if you're doing something.
And at that time, we drove old schools, you know what I'm saying? It comes with the whole stereotype of, they must be,
doing something, but come on, man.
It's BS.
You're not pulling somebody over in a 1967 Corvette.
That dude said hands on the thing,
man. I was like, dude, he said, look where I can see you. I was like, dang, dude. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't get it, though. Yeah, dude. Speaking of cinema and film, what's good police movies?
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
We do film. We talk film and cinema.
It's not Cinnabons. It's cinema. Okay. I want to talk about my favorite cop movie, and it is Pride and Glory. I believe that's the name. Okay. I think it's Edward Norton, Colin Farrell.
Wow.
Really,
he dug in the crates for y'all.
Really, 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 really good. Pride and Glory, Colin Farrell, Edward Norton, pretty good cop movie. I want to pick one more, and I think I'm going to go with, I hate to say it, man.
Say it, dude.
Training Day, man.
Oh, that's a good one, though, dude. That's a good one.
It's so mainstream. I'm going to do End to Watch. I'm going to do End to Watch instead.
End to Watch was good. You know what I'm going to say? What? I'm going to go ahead and say Beverly Hills Cop. Loved Eddie Murphy in that. The originals. I love the new one too. But I love the originals. Love the new one cool.
I watched it.
Foley. Actual Foley.
Chill, bro.
But no, the originals were groundbreaking though. Because even Eddie Murphy said that. He said that they have never had a cop movie that was action and funny. Yeah, if you really think about it. It was the first of its kind. It was really the first of its kind. You never seen it.
It is a
dope. And then I like Rush Hour. Did it cut off right there?
It cut off.
No. Sorry.
Oh.
I whispered Rush Hour to your mom, and then right after you said it.
Yeah. My first one.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Second one is Rush Hour. Love Rush Hour. Love. Okay. It was, Chris Tucker on them. And then I'm going to put, this is just a funny one. And I'm just looking at it, but, I'm kind of cheating over here.
Don't look, bro.
It's between.
Don't look because I want to say one that I didn't look up. He said Bad Boys.
I was going to say the other guys. Does that count?
That's a cop movie.
It's a cop movie.
That's a cop movie. 100%.
Or 21 Jump Street. I also like that.
I do like 20. He said first one. Like
first. No,
like both.
Yeah, like both. Damn, there's some good cop movies though, guys. Blue Streak.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
That was a good one too. I like Blue Streak and.
Don't look, bro.
Sorry, dude. I'm already down. I'm already down the list.
I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
What's another? Think of one more.
I always.
iRobot.
I love The Departed. Come on, dog. I'm on it.
Departed is nuts.
I love The Departed.
Anthony Anderson is in that movie.
But, we were talking about cops, and we love a movie about a dirty cop because it just shows that shit is real.
Real shit.
That's how they really do it.
No, seriously.
Yeah. But, fucking...
was this our fourth episode?
Fourth episode. I think, Trev is going to be a part of a really cool one, too. We're just going to speak that into existence.
Yeah, we speak that into existence. One of my favorite cop movies.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn good, man. Pretty darn good.
I did want to bring it back to the WAV file to talk some music. Just want to say that's what Friends Are For song is. Can I get the information? Dionne Warwick, Elton John, Stevie Wonder, Gladys Knight.
The Pips.
She left the Pips at home for that one.
She left the Pips at home.
You said what?
Originally, Rod Stewart did it for the movie Night Shift, and then they redid it as like part of it.
Or she was like, "Is this your shirt?"
Oh my God! Is that your shirt?
Mom, and you do that when I'm not in the room.
You got that a peach.
Multiple people trying to get motherfucking shirts and leaving their damn drawers all over this house.
Oh, I liked 48 Hours too. That was a good one.
48 Hours, great cop movie. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched that top to bottom.
Starsky and Hutch. Crazy Starsky and Hutch. Die Hard.
You're looking from a thing. Let me see.
Demolition Man. That was a.
He's your what you want. Adrian.
Fucking Sylvester. Sly
What
Stallone.
you want me to say?
Who's the equivalent of Sylvester Stallone these days? We know who it is. Okay, no. Go say what you're gonna say. Now,
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Okay, I think Arnold Schwarzenegger is The Rock, and then I think Sylvester Stallone is like Chris Hemsworth of this time.
I think Chris Hemsworth is like the dude from The Rock. The
Sean Connery?
No, the German dude, Russian dude.
That plays Drago?
Because he was in a bunch of action movies.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and there's always like those big dudes.
My
that
thing
like,
is,
yeah, that have those
guys,
roles.
if your body's awesome and you can kind of act, it's made. You got it made.
Yeah, you gotta just be in the right position at the right time, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's why I'm, trying to get in there. You feel me? You guys have been seeing my journey.
You're trying to get it off your chest.
I'm trying to really get off my chest. Let's go into our next segment, which is get off your chest, which is for mental health. Getting things off your chest is healthy, and also getting that weight off your chest and hitting the gym. Yeah. We're doing some sort of workout. So I want to talk about a workout that I love to do.
I was gonna say push-ups is what you call a old faithful.
Definitely see results.
You hit push-ups 3 sets of 20 every night. Do that for 90 days. You're gonna look jacked.
You're gonna look jacked.
You're gonna be nice.
I've actually
just doing push-ups.
More effect chest-wise from push-ups than like lifting on the bench.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Bench is more for strength, and the calisthenic of push-ups and that body weight is more. It's for strength as well, but you see more of a just pump. Blow up.
Yeah,
more.
You see more of a pump in the chest. Yeah. Tell the people who don't know you're a major in exercise science in school.
Yeah, my background. Degree, my background is in exercise science. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in exercise science. For all those that don't know, now you know. And so, like, I'm super into the science behind a lot of the workouts, and I'm very knowledgeable on the body. I would say I'm like the little doctor of the family. What part?
This bone on the outside,
it's
right?
It's the ulna, dude.
The ulna.
And then the other side is your radius, your radial muscle
right here?
Yeah.
Ulna and the radius.
Yeah, and you just know that because one is connected to your pinky and the other one, the radius, is connected to your thumb. And this is your humerus bone, your bicep, that bone right there, which is your brachial nerve. Your artery, which leads to the brachial of your heart. You know what I mean? And that goes all the way up in here. And that's why if you cut that, if something happens to that, you bleed out a lot of times, or you break this bone. It's very hard, and then that leads up into your clavicle and your shoulders and stuff like that. But your muscles are there to not only protect your bones, but also to strengthen the joints around them so they can support it. That's why being in the gym is good for your body. It's not, of course, a lot of it is aesthetic. We love when we look better, but like your functionality of your body, it has a huge advantage when you are strength training.
Yeah.
So take that to the bank.
Take that to the bank and cash it. You ain't nothing but a piece of cheese without the corners. In other words, you'll never be a slice, bitch.
If somebody really said that to you, I'd do exactly that. I'm like, dude, you got it.
You crazy, man.
You got it, dog. But there's just a couple things I want to talk about before I'm good. Maybe you let me do good, and then you're gonna do it again. Yeah.
I don't know. Imagine Atlanta's you going, but now you're bringing the fans. Yeah.
Jumped up crazy in the sea.
I need you naked.
And the front seat. Ooh. But you throwing that back in me 5 stars anymore. Just a tear, you know what mine is. Ooh, one number my way, yeah. Swing my way, yeah. Dude, I just want to shout out Eric Bellinger real quick.
Shout out Eric Bellinger, man.
Just from my perspective, I know you talk about it.
That's my guy.
But like, just for me, just seeing how he moves as a leader in his camp and just as a leader in this game, it's just really admirable to see that people like that and artists like that still exist. Yeah. So shout out to him for that.
Shout out Eric Bellinger. We love you, dog.
For sure, man. Yeah. For sure. We got this thing called. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go.
We got this word to my mother. There's a new segment
called
Monster Energy.
Segment presented by Monsters called Good Energy. It's like, get away from me if you ain't got good energy.
Yo, you wildin', yo.
You wildin', B, if you ain't got good energy.
Energy is off, son. Like,
energy is off.
It's completely off.
It's like not even there. Like if somebody tells you your energy's off,
I almost got into a fight because of that.
I get a little offended, but then I'll be like, because energetically, sometimes you just don't mesh with other people.
Dude, I feel like I've been through that a lot.
Somebody could say that though in that situation you're talking about is because he knew that he was infiltrating he was trying to get going. He knew you had it.
He said, your energy shit, fam. Like, what the fuck is good, fam? You have fucking
That's
shit
projection.
energy, bro. Like,
he said lie.
I was like, bro, like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Like, I will hurt you bad.
Oh, my God.
Quite bad.
Anyways, let me get my Jean-Claude Van Damme on.
Bloodsport.
No, for real, though. Speaking of that, because I boxed today and I was going crazy. I'm like, dude, if I really hit somebody with one of these,
you'd hurt him bad.
You'd hurt him.
He said, "You're one of my 3 things I love in this world." Carmelo. He said, small dimples,
right above a woman's buttocks.
And then look in the man's eyes and knows about
the
head.
And knows about the head.
Hey, what movie is that from? In the comments, if you get it right, you get to your question. You ask us a question, it'll be on the next episode.
Yeah.
All right. One love, guys. Brotherly advice first?
Brotherly advice? You go. Go ahead.
Breathe.
That was a good one.
Breathe more. And take like deep breaths throughout the day.
I'm going to do the what? Worry less. Breathe more. Worry less.
I like that. That's a tattoo also.
Yeah.
Breathe more, worry less.
Breathe more, worry less. Be blessed.
Let's do one as a group real quick, guys.
All right, ready? Let's do one. Ready?
2.
I want you to do one more though, but I want you to breathe through your nose because I'm telling you, it's way more. It's more beneficial for your muscles. Ready? Through the nose first. You let that out all the way, dude. Breath work is very good for you.
It's almost like you're doing mushrooms.
No, it feels so good, honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll get into it.
Next
We're going to get
episode.
into it. Because, this is the scenic route where we shoot the breeze with ease. Cause
Taking your time is a luxury.
the BORNART way.